Alright guys, 2020 Ego Man here today, back with another mail day. Today's mail day was packaged kind of odd because I was expecting this to become in a binder, and it's just all the loose pages that he just kind of stuck to a bubble mailer, so I thought that was kind of weird, so packaged kind of poorly. But I paid quite a bit for this particular lot because, as you can see on this front page here, there's a lot of vintage stuff, but throughout this there should be some really valuable vintage Hall of Famers in there, and also some modern day stuff. So there's a good mix in here that I'm really excited to show you guys over. So go ahead and stick around for this recap as I go through all these cards. Alright, that didn't take too long going through that lot. It was pretty small, but some great cards came out of it, so I just want to show it off real quick. Here are some of the more modern common cards that came out of it. That just weren't as valuable, but still cool. Just some common cards that weren't as valuable. In this box here are all of the vintage cards, so all 60s and 70s cards, which is what this lot mostly consisted of. You can see the big stack right there. So you got lots of the late 60s, early 70s stuff, which is great to expand my collection. When it comes to the really old vintage stuff, when cards start getting dated past 1980, that's usually out of my realm of understanding when it comes to cards. So a lot of times I really don't know what I'm trying to protect, what kind of cards I think are valuable or not. So I did my best research with it. But here are some of the cards that I was able to put some in top loaders and protect more. This is 1966 rookie of Fergie Jenkins. Looked that one up and it was actually pretty cool. I actually thought this was a cool card. Couldn't really find a value for it, but this is a 1966 New York Mets team card. But I was looking through the pitchers' names and I noticed Ryan. So I thought it was Nolan Ryan. I don't know if he started pitching in 1966. I know his rookie card appeared in 1968, but I don't know. Again, it's just my ignorance coming out. But I still thought it was a kind of a cool card, so I figured I'd just throw it in a top loader just in case. Here's a Juan Marichal from 1967. It's pretty cool. Here's a Steve Carlton from 1970. Now we're getting into some cards. These are all the vintage ones. Well, some of the vintage ones. The more valuable vintage ones are over there in that stack. But these are the more modern cards. So, Bo Jackson rookie card from 1987. Here's a Ken Griffey Jr. 1989 score. Rookies traded card. So that's a new rookie card to my collection of his. Here's a Sammy Sosa 1990 Donruss rookie. An Alex Rodriguez 1995 Sport Flick rookie. It's a pretty neat one, pretty unique rookie of his. This is a 1996 Topps Mickey Mantle reprint. They started doing that Mantle reprint stuff in the late 90s, specifically 1996, and kind of carried it on. So this is a pretty cool set to collect. I believe this is a 1999 Upper Deck Power Deck insert time capsule of Ken Griffey. Neat little card there. This is also 1999 Upper Deck, another Ken Griffey Jr. card. And here's a Fleer Premium of Barry Bonds. And I really like the stuff that Fleer put out in the early 2000s. Just thought it was nice and crisp, pretty clean, and obviously a great player here of Barry Bonds. This is a 2002 Ovation of Ichiro. This is another great set that was kind of discontinued, but it's made by Upper Deck. I love the Ovation sets that they put out. And that's a young Ichiro on there. This is I believe this is 2003. Yeah, 2003 Topps 205 Derek Jeter. Pretty nice. Here's a parallel. So this is from 2003 Fleer. This is Ultra. This is the gold medallion parallel. Derek Jeter. Nice looking card there. This was a set put out by Upper Deck in 2004. This is of Hideki Matsui. Pretty cool Chronicles set. So I guess those cards are somewhat valuable. Lastly, from this little pile here is a Fleer Ultra from 2005. It's in an insert of Greg Maddux. Now I'm going to get into the more valuable ones I decided to put in one touches. But here are some hits that I pulled out from that binder. Here's a Jason Giambi auto out of 25. Christian Guzman bat relic. Albert Pujols bat relic. That one's pretty nice. And here's a Troy Glaus relic, numbered out of 250. That one's pretty beat up though. Here's a Manny Ramirez jersey relic. There's an Eddie Murray relic. And the Larry Walker jersey relic as well. So those are just some of the hits there. One auto, a few bat relics, a few jersey relics. I really like this Pujols. It's nice and clean. Here are the two cards I decided to put into one touches because I thought they were pretty neat. This is a 1970 Topps Nolan Ryan Saves the Day in the NL Playoff Game 3. This card is in decent condition. The centering is obviously pretty bad on the back here. Corners are kind of pushed in over here, but for the most part, among all the other vintage cards, this one is in great shape. And it's of Nolan Ryan from the 1970s. So decided to put that into one touch. Thought it looked great. Now this card is the reason I decided to purchase this lot. This is a 1970 Topps Hank Aaron. And this card does look great, except I don't know if the camera will be able to pick this up. There is a nice, obvious crease right down the middle of the card. Yeah, camera can kind of pick that up, but it isn't too noticeable unless you're looking at it in the light right away. But for the most part, centering is kind of decent. The edges are kind of clean. The corners are a little bit pushed in. The back is pretty, looks like it's coffee stained almost, the way the color is. You can look at this Nolan Ryan card and compare the colors of the two. But card number 500 of Hank Aaron from 1970 Topps is a pretty iconic card. It's an awesome player, awesome card, and I really do like this one, which is the reason I decided to buy the lot. So I was pretty excited with this lot. I dropped a decent amount of money for it all, but I definitely more than tripled my money's worth out of it, which is pretty exciting. It's always exciting to buy lots like this of people's old vintage collections. So I'll probably have to do more research on some of the vintage cards, and I'll probably have to familiarize with them. But I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you guys did enjoy it, go ahead and subscribe for more videos to come, and I'll see you guys next time.